NU housing website where you can find different apartments. Then there's Zillow. Then there are groups on WhatsApp where people already have some houses and they are ready to extend their lease or they are ready to sublease it. So you can talk to them and see if it suits you. There are many WhatsApp and Facebook groups which you can join and you can talk to people. I would always recommend getting to know your roommates at least little before finally deciding, because you never know how someone how your roommates will be even in minute things, like if your roommate is a night person and you are a morning person, then it might be a big chaos. So just get to know little about them. I would always recommend taking out time and reading the lease rules and policies very well, because sometimes what happens, suppose your roommates want to just leave the lease and go, so what will happen? And these issues are really not uncommon. It happens a lot, and then there will be certain amount of money that you'll have to pay to sublease that position. So those costs, so you just have to keep everything in mind. And with terms of there are other lease agreements rules, like when you are entering your apartment for the first time, you really have to check the apartment and take photos or keep a track of the things that were wrong. Like if there was something wrong with the oven or the refrigerator, you have to make it a point and contact them so that they don't charge you later on for that. The strength was around 60 to 70 students, and we had diversity from all over the globe. You won't ever find a perfect house. You just have to negotiate. Okay, I'm fine with living in the small house. It just has to be close to all the markets, and I need to feel safe. So try to find apartments near the campus. Or you're like, no, I really need to save money on rent. I don't mind walking and I don't mind the campus being a little far away. Then that is also up to you. Then the other expenses, if we keep a track of, for the books, you need not worry. Northeastern Library has great resources. They have PDFs that you can gain access to, or you can even find those books in the library. Boston has a great transport system. The frequency and the trains are really good. All you have to do is get a Charlie card. So like in India, how we have passes, monthly passes, the same way there's a Charlie card, and you can buy that Charlie card free of cost at any station. All you need to do is fill balance in that, and every time you enter a bus or enter a train, you just have to tap that and you are all set. The other option is Red Eye. So Northeastern has this van system from around 7 p.m. in the evenings to 6 a.m. in the morning. So all you need to do is download an app and book the number of seats that you want to and your destination, and then you just have to wait near the library. Northeastern has a lot of Indian students. They have a lot of Indian community, so there's no need to worry at all. You'll be set. You'll find friends. You'll find people or groups that you belong with, and everything else will be fine. It's a totally different culture and environment to be, but with respect to the university, it really becomes important to grasp those concepts and make sure that you understand the concept well and you're clear with what the professor has taught in the class. Except that nothing else is important. Like remembering stuff is not that important. It really depends where you live to have access to those. The three supermarkets are Stop and Shop, Walgreens, and Whole Foods. So for Stop and Shop, I know Stop and Shop and Walgreens, you can get their Stop and Shop card or Walgreens card for free. And if you have that card, they have a lot of discounts on them. So discounts on a lot of items. So all you need to do is just get the card at the counter and use it every time. The other options except the supermarket are there are two markets. There's one Wednesday market and then there's A market. During the summers, again, there are lots of groups, sports groups that you can join and you can enjoy the outside activities. There is a site called Eventbrite, which has different events posts different events going on in Boston, so you can always check them out. The other thing is even OGS hosts a lot of trips over the summers, which are free of cost. So you can keep that in mind and just go for those small trips in and around Boston. Other than that, there is also an Indian community, NU Sanskriti, which hosts a lot of events all around the year. So if you want to join that and be a part of that, that is also a great community. In my department at least, which is health sciences, a lot of people had prior experience. If you are a fresh graduate also, there's no need to feel worried or like they know a lot. It's not like that. Everyone is in the same boat. So just you'll have people that have experience, but it's fine. It is always like good for anyone going to a new place to just come beforehand and get to know the place a little better before the actual courses start. So yeah, 15 days to a few days before the orientation is an ideal time to come. Make sure that you guys have temporary accommodations already set before. Just do what is comfortable with you. Like if you are fine with just sharing it with one person, just do that. Or if you are like, I have my own budget and I just want to do things according to that, that is also fine. Just don't think about what everyone else is thinking. Just do what is comfortable to you. It was very helpful. I got to know a lot about the curriculum. I got to know a lot about the professors. I got introduced to my classmates. The other things that were discussed in the orientation were the facilities available at a Northeastern, like about the Curry Student Center or about the Northeastern Library. The other major topic that was discussed at the orientation was plagiarism. Plagiarism is not tolerated at the university, and any attempt to do so will result in serious actions that will be taken on the part of the university, and the student will have to face serious consequences. So please, all of you all, make sure that you all never do anything that that crosses the line.